At 5 years old, your parents, your mom specifically, said, we're moving from California to Illinois, and you're going to get on this ice.
Yeah. Go play with the boys. I was like, okay. And, skating turned into playing hockey. And, little did I know that I was breaking ice barriers, I guess, if my dad wants to call it that. But being an only girl in an all-boys team is challenging in itself, and I think that's why I'm part of this campaign, and it really speaks to me, is the Like a Girl movement, and seeing what other people can hashtag and promote on their social media as well, and just share in this empowering movement.
So very early, though, you were a competitor.
Absolutely.
I heard that you used to collect these buttons that you wanted to put on your laces. Yep. And so where did that competitive spirit come from?
I think my mother. I had a strong female figure in my life, and she understood how important sports were, not only just from the physical aspects, but also emotionally, and meeting new kids in the community, getting active and involved, and staying healthy at the same time, and learning skills like how to work on a team when you've got 20 other people who are from very different backgrounds, and trying to unify and come to this collective goal of winning a championship or winning a gold medal. So I was fortunate to have a strong mother in my life.
And actually breaking barriers and Like a Girl, you say that you saw NHL players, and then also, you had a role model, Cammi Granato.
Cammi Granato.
Yeah.
That's why we're number 21, because she was the face of women's hockey when I was growing up, and that was a very small, group, if you want to call it that, and knowing that she wore number 21, and I had the opportunity to wear number 21 and continue to fulfill her goals and dreams of promoting this sport and being a great player. And she's a great player, and if I can even come to the same stature that she had when she retired, I've accomplished something.
I mean, you definitely have. I mean, you give back a lot. You've been a part of a lot of initiatives that promote women in athletics. You did a campaign, the Women's World Ice Hockey Weekend, where a lot of young girls were involved. They got to see you. Why is something like that so important?
It's important because I pride myself on being a strong female role model and being active in my community. And now with social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, people can reach out. And it's crazy because you've got someone, in I don't even know, I think the last one I got was in China, who is sending me fan mail. I'd be like, well, you're watching me from China? But that's the world we live in. And being able to embody a strong and powerful and healthy and active message and really promote that through the channels is important to me.
And you've done a great job of that. You tweeted a picture of your weight on
the
scale.
I did.
Right? And people just went crazy. But it's so important when we talk about Like a Girl campaign, empowering young women's self-image. Why do you think it had such a big impact on women overall, you tweeting your weight?
Yeah, because I think weight's sort of that thing you don't want to talk about. It's the elephant in the room. And much like high school and the pubescent years, you just want to kind of hide. You don't really want to show off your body. You're not proud. You don't really feel like a girl is a strong thing. And posting my weight was powerful because I'm like, okay, here I am. I'm training for an Olympic gold medal here, and I'm proud to be 180 pounds. I'm proud to be 185, whatever it is, because this is my end goal, and whatever I have to do to achieve it, I'm going to do. And I think weight was an interesting way to connect with people who are self-conscious about issues like that, and notice that people just need to be happy and confident with their bodies, because we're all different shapes and sizes. It's not one cookie-cut mold.
Not at all. Not at all. But I know you work hard. 5 a.m. starts. You work out in the spring, the summer, the fall. You lift. I mean, what does it take on a day-to-day basis to really get to that level of a champion or an Olympian or a professional hockey player?
It's hard. I think the overall thing that gets me through it, not only are my teammates, obviously, because sometimes you just don't want to go to the gym, and you know that you have a responsibility to them, and likewise they to you. But I love what I do. I love being able to go work out. I love being healthy, being active, being able to speak to different groups, inspiring young girls, being a part of this Always Like a Girl campaign, being in the Stronger Together video. These are things that are really fun. It's a bonus. And I joke around with people. I'm like, well, my 9 to 5 is awesome because I don't have to go work out after my 9 to 5. So it's a good gig.
Very true. I mean, but and the working out has paid off. I hate to say it, guys. I mean, I did see your abs, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, we're almost the same height and the same weight. And I'm like, well, Crystal, you need to do something differently. But and actually working out and playing really hard, you actually got an opportunity to be the first woman to work out with a professional hockey team.
Yeah.
Male hockey team.
Yeah.
So what was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was unreal. It was a dream come true. I mean, I was growing up, there wasn't professional women's hockey, and you look to the NHL and you want to play in an NHL. And there I was practicing with, these guys that you look up to and you see on TV and stuff, and I was like, okay, I can hang with them. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do this. So hopefully an exhibition game if the Ducks are listening to this. But, it was a good experience.
Well, I will tweet it to the Ducks so they will hear it.
Right,
so,
good.
I mean, I did see that was one of your goals. So why do you want to also play in an NHL game?
It's shattering a barrier. I think that the notion is that girls aren't as good as guys, and we can't compete, and we're not as strong, we're not as fast. But I can tell you that the piece between my 2 years is probably a lot as faster, if not faster, than some of the guys that are competing. Not to take away from anything that they do, but it would be huge for women in sports. It would be, something. If you remember a few years ago, Billie Jean King's defeat, that was huge. That changed tennis forever, and that's something that I'm looking to do with women's ice hockey.
Excellent. So at 25, you've done so much. What is next?
What's next? Well, right now, I think just encouraging people to post their Like a Girl, using the hashtag Like a Girl on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, hopefully having some giveaways. But right after this, tonight I'm flying to Toronto, and we have our Clarkson Cup Championship, and we're now using the hashtag Play Like a Champion for that. I just coined that briefly before. But no, I think just continuing to compete. I've got World Championships at the end of this month with Team USA, and I hope everyone, and I encourage everyone to follow us, because the support after the Olympics is great, and I hope we can continue that success.
For sure. So for that one little girl who's struggling, she wants to go into a male-dominated industry, whether it's sports, whether it's academia, whatever industry, what's that one piece of advice from someone who has literally shattered that ice ceiling that you talk about? What's one piece of advice you would give to a girl?
I think sort of the cliche thing is don't give up and don't take no for an answer. I'm a very stubborn person, and my mantra personally is dare to be, and I leave it open-ended, because you've got to have those power words. Dare to be bold, dare to be brave, dare to challenge. I think dare is such a strong word and a powerful word, and it's something that's definitely kept me going in my career.